Hello there, I'm the mailman, and this video is about established rules and best practices for email marketing that help you turn email leads into customers and therefore into cold hard cash. Let's jump right in. Number 1, never buy email lists. When you're just starting out, it can take a long time to build an email list. Buying a list might seem like a good way to save time, but trust me, it's not. If you buy a list, it could hurt your business because GDPR and CAN spam make it illegal to send unsolicited emails and store people's information in your CRM without their permission. People are more likely to mark unsolicited emails as spam, which hurts your reputation as an email sender and could get you put on a list of people who can't get your emails. Most email marketing services won't work with you because buying lists can make it hard for other users on the same IP address to get their emails. To put it briefly, don't buy email lists. Build your list naturally, even if it takes a long time. In the long run, you'll be glad you did. Number 2, use double opt-in. Some people may already know that opt-in means to sign up. For email marketing, there are 2 types of opt-in. Single opt-in means that once the sign-up form is submitted, the subscriber is added to the email list. Double opt-in is when you send each new subscriber a confirmation email with a link. For the subscription to go through, the subscriber must click the link. Without this confirmation, you won't be able to send them emails. Yes, double opt-in adds a step between the person who wants to join your list and your list. But this process isn't a problem, it's important, especially for making sure emails get to the right place. With double opt-in, any misspelled email addresses that would have caused a hard bounce are taken care of. It also stops spam traps and shows that the subscriber gave permission, which is a GDPR requirement. Double opt-in is the best way to market through email. Number 3, divide your mailing list into groups. As your email list grows, it's likely to include people with different buying habits. List segmentation is the process of dividing your list of subscribers into smaller sublists with similar characteristics. The idea behind this method is to get subscribers interested by sending them emails that are more relevant and targeted. Usually, contact lists are divided into groups based on demographic information like age and location as well as customer information like lead score and purchase history. In this case, it's helpful to have a sales CRM that works with your email marketing tool. To get a head start on segmentation, ask people what they want in their emails and how often they want to receive them when they sign up. Number 4, personalization. Who doesn't want to be seen? Most people like it when brands add personal touches and pay attention to the little things. A little effort goes a long way when it comes to making us feel like we're valued and understood as customers. This also seems to be true for email marketing. Personalizing emails is a must if you want to build relationships with customers and prospects. Here are some easy ways to personalize your emails to get more people to open, click through, and buy. Use the first names of your subscribers in the subject line and the body of the email. When planning campaigns, think about different time zones to make sure your email gets read as often as possible. Where do the majority of your readers live? Sort your contacts into groups so that your messages can be targeted and useful. Use emails that are triggered by how customers use your product or service. Number 5, optimize your email subject line, sender name, and preview text. The subject line of your email is one of the most important parts of your email marketing campaign. These few words could make or break whether or not your email gets read. And because there is so much email competition now, they need to stand out. Try to make people want to open the email with just a few words. Don't go over 50 characters in the subject line. Bring attention to your best offer. Use your subscribers' feelings and goals to get their attention. What's the first thing you look at when you get an email? Most likely who it is from. The name of the sender answers the first subconscious question the recipient has: is this real or is it spam? Putting your brand name in the sender name is the best way to show that you can be trusted and help people remember your brand. There are a number of ways to do this. Use your business, brand, or newsletter name by itself, like My Awesome Company. You can also use combination of the name of your brand and your first name, like Anna at My Awesome Company. Or a unique sender name to tell the difference between different kinds of email content, like My Awesome Company Product News. Use the same sender name and address for all of your campaigns so that you are easy to find in the inbox. Also, avoid no-reply email addresses because they make people less likely to trust your brand and stop people from asking questions. Next, the email preheader or preview text is the bit of text that shows up after the subject line in some email clients, especially on mobile devices. The preheader gives your subject line important context and can make a big difference in how many people click on it. Together, the subject line and preheader should start to tell the story to the reader. Again, it should make the reader interested enough to want to open the email and find out more. If you don't set a preview text, the email client will only see the first line of text. View this email in your browser isn't the most interesting, is it? Number 6, A/B test the content of your email marketing. Having trouble deciding between two topics? Not sure what kind of content will work best for your audience? A/B testing is one way to find out, and it's also a great way to improve the open and click-through rates of your campaigns. Try out different subject line formulas, content formats, and calls to action, CTAs, in your emails. Find out which ones get the most attention and make changes to your strategy based on that. Number 7, optimize email deliverability. Email deliverability is even more important to email marketing than subject lines, calls to action, and copy. When everything goes as planned, the email gets past the spam filters and gets to where it needs to go. When deliverability is messed up, the email ends up in the spam folder or, even worse, your ISP blocks your sender IP. Even though deliverability often depends on technical factors, there are plenty of non-technical ways to help your email newsletters get to the inbox. Here are some of the best ways to deliver. Make sure the subject line of the email doesn't sound like spam or too much of a sales pitch. If a contact thinks your email is spam before even opening it, it's likely that your deliverability rate will go down. Keep your list of subscribers up to date by removing old addresses and contacts that aren't being used. Only send to people who have signed up. If you send an email to someone who doesn't know you, they might report it as spam. This will hurt how well you can deliver in the future. Always add a link to unsubscribe. Under GDPR, which is Europe's data protection law, a person has the right to say how their data is used. This includes the right to stop receiving emails, so this option should always be available. Number 8, clean your email list regularly. Keep your database up to date to make sure your emails get delivered and to get more people to click on them. Have subscribers who have stopped paying attention. If someone hasn't opened one of your emails in at least 6 months, send a reactivation campaign or even ask for a second opt-in. Try to get them interested in it again. If they still don't do anything, remove them from your list. Sure, no one likes to lose subscribers, but in the long run, it's better for your deliverability. Another important thing to remember is to make it easy to unsubscribe by putting a clear unsubscribe button on your email. People are more likely to mark you as spam if they can't find a way out. For reference, a good unsubscribe rate is 0.5 or less. Number 9, keep track of email marketing metrics. By looking at the most important email marketing metrics, you can learn how to improve your strategy for future campaigns. Most ESPs have at least the following real-time metrics on their analytics dashboards. Open rate, the number of people who opened your email as a percentage of all the people who got it. Click-through rate, the number of people who clicked on a link in your email divided by the total number of people who got the email. Unsubscribe rate, the number of people who stopped receiving the email, divided by the total number of people who got the email. If this number is high, you need to look at how often and how you divide your emails. Bounce rate is the number of emails that didn't get delivered divided by the total number of emails sent. Soft bounces happen when the recipient's inbox is full, for example. Hard bounces, on the other hand, are caused by problems that won't go away, like an email address that is no longer in use. Number 10, scale with autoresponders and email automation. Once you know what you're doing, you can automate your email marketing plan to help your business grow even faster. Autoresponders are the easiest way to automate emails. At different points in the buyer's journey, autoresponders send out a personalized email, or series of emails, on their own. You can follow up with people who have signed up without having to be there to hit send. The most common type of autoresponder is the welcome email, and most email marketing services have an autoresponder feature. With the right email automation software, you can take it a step further and use if-then-else logic to set up complex email automation sequences. This type of email series works very well for increasing leads and closing new customers. So, if you want to see more content about how to be successful with email marketing, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Click like and leave a comment about what you'd like to see in future videos. You can also get people on your list by giving them special deals and discount. Your mailman.